All right, here we are with problem number 3. Again, it wants to know if you have one solution, infinite solutions, or none. Right off the bat, we know that it's not infinite or none. We don't always know this, but we can tell here. And the reason why is because I can't get my variables, I can't get x and y to be identical at the exact same time. Like if I multiply the top equation by 3, then I'll get x to be identical, but then y isn't. If I multiply the top equation by 2, I get y's to be identical, but not x's. So that's why I know it's not infinite or none. So it's got to be one solution actually here. So I know that it's got to be a B or C in this point. Um, anyway, now that I know that, I could just plug in my answer choices, but we're going to do that later. We're just going to go ahead and actually mathematically solve this question. We're going to look at it. What's the best way to solve it? Do we have 2y equals? No, we don't have 2y equals, so we can't graph. Do we have one variable isolated? No, so we can't use substitution. So that leaves, are they both in standard form? Yes, they are both in standard form. Okay, elimination is our best route. So what we're going to do here, I have it written on this side, we want to make these identical. So again, like we said a second ago, I can make x's to be identical, or we can make y's to be identical. What would be easier? Totally your call. I'm going to go ahead and do x. So I'm going to make x's to be identical. So in order for these to be identical, what do I have to do? Well, I have to multiply my top equation by 3. So we're going to go ahead and multiply the whole top equation by 3. No, I cannot just multiply x by 3. I have to multiply the entire thing. So now let's go ahead and distribute. That ends up getting us 3x plus 3y equals 9. And since they're both identical, remember if we have the same variable, then we're going to go ahead and subtract. And now we're going to subtract the equation that was below it, which is 3x minus 2y equals 4. So we have now eliminated x. 3x minus 3x gives us 0. So let's keep going. 3y minus negative 2y. What happens when you minus a negative? Oh, you add. So 3y plus 2y gives me 5y. 9 minus 4 gives me 5. Well, 5 times what equals 5? Y is 1. Yay! Now knowing y is 1, we can just go back to our problem and look. Y is 1. Our answer is B. Y is 1. We don't even have to keep going, okay? We don't even have to finish. Now let's say elimination is not your thing. You don't want to do elimination. You like substitution better. Is that possible? Totally. It's totally possible to do. It's a little bit longer, but we can go ahead and do it. If you want to do substitution, then what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to get a variable isolated. Do we have a variable isolated? No, but the top equation, look at that. I mean, those are some pretty easy variables to isolate. So we're just going to go ahead and isolate x. We're going to say, let's get x alone. Right now it's x plus y equals 3. So let's get x alone. We're going to say minus y, x equals 3 minus y. And we're going to do, since we got that variable isolated, we're going to go ahead and replace it with the first equation. So now we have 3 parentheses minus 2y equals 4. And inside that parentheses, instead of x, we're writing 3 minus y. So first step, distribute. We get 9 minus 3y minus 2y equals 4. Combine like terms. Negative 3y minus 2y gives me, negative 5y equals, we still have 9 here and 4 over here. Minus 9, negative 5y equals negative 5, y is 1. Same thing we got before, okay? Now let's say again, you hate substitution and elimination, and you can't figure out either one of those. Very, very last resort is you could plug in the answer choices. Now we already said, like I said, we know that's not infinite or no solution. So since we know that it's not infinite or none, we can go ahead and plug in either 2, 1 or 1, 2. So we have 2, 1 or we have 1, 2. So we're going to try it in problem number, let's try problem number 2. Number 1 is going to give us the same thing. So we have here 3 times, we're going to try this one first, 2 minus 2 times 1 equals 4. Let's try it out. 6 minus 2 equals 4. That is true. This works. Now let's try this one to see if this one is true. Let's try it. 3 times 1 minus 2 times 2 equals 4. Is that true? 3 minus 4 equals 4? No, that is not true. This one does not work. Therefore, 2, 1 is our answer, just like we had come up with before. Yay.